Hello, I'm Dr. Simmons. You might recognize me from one of our other videos or from attending one of our Living Well workshops. First of all, this is not a bowling video. I'm going to use this bowling ball to demonstrate the effects of poor posture on your body. So today we're going to talk about how poor posture affects your overall health. Now, if you have poor posture, there are two causing factors you want to consider, and we'll go over those in a little bit. For every inch that your head goes forward, you actually gain 25 pounds of stress through your neck and shoulders. Now, as your neck and shoulders go forward, you actually start to feel the stress more in your low back area. So you see how that stress gets sent over your entire body. Now imagine that your head is this bowling ball. It has weight to it, but as I move this ball out, I really feel more stress, and the stress is now going through my biceps and through my forearms. Now as I go a little bit more forward, you'll see that now I'm going to start feeling it in my back area. So that's just one example of just forward head posture alone and how that can affect stress through your entire body. Now this stress affects people differently. Some people just get tension through their neck, shoulders, or their back. Some people will start to get numbness and tingling in some of their extremities, like their hands and their feet. And some people will actually have no symptoms at all because it's gone so long that they're basically used to it by now. And down the road, that really turns into much larger problems because the actual problem gets ignored for a long time. Now, the reason I'm using a bowling ball is because your head is about the same weight as a bowling ball. Hopefully you have a little more content inside of it. I'm going to put this down because it's getting a little heavy. Now we're going to talk about those two causing factors we mentioned earlier. Now the first one is stress. Now stress is what we call the original injury. And that's what actually started the problem. And we call it the original injury because at one time you were actually properly lined up. You actually had good posture. But some injury was not corrected, and that just allowed the problem to continue and your body just deteriorated over time. This usually comes from slips or falls or accidents, or especially in Charlotte we have a lot of car accidents. Things of that nature. Don't forget about your mental stress, stress at work, at home, and also poor diet. These are things that stress your body and can cause an injury. The second causing factor are actually daily activities. Now these are what we call supporting factors. These are things you're doing on your regular day-to-day life, during your regular day-to-day life, where you're actually supporting the poor posture. So these are things like working out, hiking, cycling, also things that work like your workstation, using your computer if you're always going to one side, if you're doing a lot of typing and you're really close to the screen, and also things like, we see people use their cell phones a lot and they're always tilted to one side. These things actually help to support the poor posture. So when you're getting any kind of evaluation or treatment, you want to make sure you get both of those checked into. You want to get the original injury checked and also the supporting factors. Now I hope this video has been informative and you learned some new information today. And if you'd like any more information, please check out one of our other videos. And as always, remember to make good choices today.